In question 3, we're told a company predicts a yearly profit of £120,000 in the year 2013. The company predicts that the yearly profit will rise each year by 5%. The predicted yearly profit forms a geometric sequence with common ratio 1.05. In part A, we need to show that the predicted profit in the year 2016 is £138,915. The question carries 1 mark. So let's consider now we're going to have A, that's going to be the first term, which is 120,000. We've got now the ratio of 1.05, and then we've got the number of terms. This is going to be 4. So using A sub n is equal to A r to the power of n minus 1, we can say now that this is going to be 120,000 multiplied by 1.05 to the power of 3. So straight for a calculator with that. You certainly don't need this information. I've just put it there so you know what I'm doing. 123 times by 1.05 to the power now of 3, and that will give us the value we want, 138,915. So 138,915 as required. Okay, the next one, we need to find the first year in which the yearly predicted profit exceeds £200,000. So we're still looking now for a term in the sequence. So what we can say then is the following. We've got the 120, and then we're going to be multiplying that by 1.05 to the power of n minus 1, and that must be strictly greater than 200,000. At this stage, I'm going to divide both sides by 120,000. So I'm going to get 1.05 to the power of n minus 1 must be greater. Now, 200,000 over 120,000, we can simplify that to 5 over 3. I'm now going to take logs of both sides. So using base 10, log 1.05 to the power of n minus 1 must be greater than log of 5 over 3. Okay, using log laws, I'm going to bring this power down, and I'm going to say now n minus 1 log 1.05 must be strictly greater than log of 5/3. I'm now going to divide through by log of 1.05. Log of 1.05 is a positive number, so I don't have to worry about switching the inequality. So n minus 1 will be strictly greater than log of 5 over 3 divided now by log of 1.05. Adding 1 to both sides, n will be greater than log of 5/3 over log of 1.05 plus the 1. So let's evaluate that on the calculator. Let's put that in the calculator. So we're going to have now, in the numerator, we can use log. So this is base 10. You can use any base you like. If you want to use the natural log, any base you like on here, as long as you're consistent on both terms. So we've got now in the denominator, we've got log, and then we've got 1.05. Okay, to that we need to add 1. So if I add 1, that's now going to give me that n is greater than 11.46 and so on and so forth. So what we can say then is n is greater than 11.46 ... Therefore, from here we can say n will be equal to 12. If n is equal to 12, if we started in the year 2013, we can say that that year will be 2024. So 2024 is the correct answer. Okay, in part C, we need to find the total predicted profit for the years 2013 to 2023 inclusive, given your answer to the nearest pound. So this is now a sum. So what we can write then is the following. We've got A, we've got R, and we can now write in N. So A is going to be the 120,000. We're going to have R, the common ratios, 1.05, and N is going to be 11. We're summing now from 2013 to 2023 inclusive. So we can say the sum of n terms, which is given in the formula book, r to the n minus 1 over r minus 1. So sum of n terms, a multiplied by the quantity r to the n minus 1 over r minus 1, or if you like, the sum of n terms is a 1 minus r to the power of n over 1 minus r. I'm going to use this one right here, it doesn't matter, you can sub it into either. So the sum of 11 terms will be now for 120,000, so 120,000, then we can have 1.05 to the power of 11, which is n, minus the 1, all over now the 1.05 minus the 1. So let's go ahead and evaluate that. Let's put that into the calculator. So we're going to now, in the numerator, have 120,000. We're going to have 1.05 to the power of 11. We'll subtract away from that 1. Let's put 1 in. And then in the denominator now, we're going to have 0.05. Okay, so what's that give me? Let's write that down. So we got 1, then we got 704, and then we have now on there, what is it from there? 814, so 814.5, was it 0.5? 0.459, so 0.459. So we want now the total profit to the nearest pound, so that's going to be 1,704,000, then we're going to have 814 pounds, and that's to the nearest pound. So let's check I've got all of those digits correct. So we've got 704, 814.459, so to the nearest pound, 1,704,814 pounds. So there we go, all of those marks done, and in total for question 3 there are 9 marks.